Tell you what, don't attack me here. I'm really excited for the main event this weekend.
No, dude, it's an interesting one. Let's get into this.
I'm all in on it, bro. I'm all in on it. I
Yeah.
love this fight. I love it. Do
Okay.
I love it? Do I love it as a main event? No, but you already sold me on a live fight night. You know how I love those. And then I like this fight a lot.
All right. Who do you got in the main event?
Tracy Cortez.
Dude, that's crazy. She's undefeated in the UFC. Nobody talks about that.
Yeah, we got
Nobody
Tracy
talks about
Cortez
Tracy
versus
like a
Rose
top
Namajunas. Cortez underdog plus 190, Rose minus 235 favorite. I like the odds there. I love Tracy Cortez, but I genuinely think she gets this done. No bias.
You're not worried about the short notice for her?
Nah, we're good.
I believe
Home crowd for Rose kind of scares me a little bit, but other than that, nah.
one other thing we've got to throw into our betting is altitude.
Oh,
Yeah, because Rose, I'm not sure if Rose still trains in Colorado, but she did for years at least with Trevor Whitman. So I'm guessing she's still in Colorado. So that's another one that kind of scares me. I think the last card that was in major altitude was I think it was Mexico City. And Brandon Royval trained in Colorado and Moreno didn't train in altitude, and that showed greatly in that fight. So that is something that's going to be kind of scary. Where does Tracy train at? Fight Ready. Oh, so she's in Arizona.
yeah.
They got some mountains they could go climb up in.
Yeah, that scares me actually. Good call there.
My bad. I didn't mean to throw you off, but we definitely want you going in with everything equipped. Dude, one thing that I do like about Tracy here though is that she just has that winning mindset right now, just kind of that mental invincibility. She hasn't lost in the UFC yet. She lost her first UFC or her first MMA fight ever, and that was it. 11 fight win streak. Meanwhile, you look on the other side, Rose just kind of, yes, she did win her last fight, but it wasn't a crazy impressive win. Lost her last two before that. Kind of fell off the cliff a little bit. Hasn't been training with Trevor Whitman full time anymore, which it's a big mistake, like we always say. So I definitely
knowing how to win for Tracy is just so huge for the mental and just like grinding out wins. Like that means a lot no matter who you're fighting is. A win's a win. Learning how to win is key.
Yeah, that's facts. Patrick Mahomes. But yeah, I don't know. I think I was thinking Rose by decision, honestly, here. I kind of think Rose is a better striker, and she's a good enough defensive wrestler to be able to keep it on the feet, and hopefully she learned from her Carla Esparza fight where she defended the takedowns but then just did nothing with it. So here's some odds. We got Rose by decision for plus 110, Tracy by decision for plus 240, and for the fight to go the distance is minus 240. So if you somehow think Rose and Tracy is going to end inside the distance, I would definitely bet on that. But I'm not in that camp.
Yeah, definitely. Another fight that I like on this card is Dober and Jean Silva, like we talked about. What do you like here? I was looking at it today, kind of just trying to get a pick. I don't know. I mean, it's a pick on. That's what we have it as too. But like, do you have a lean?
Yeah, probably Dober, just because Jean Silva's taking this fight on short notice, and it's in the altitude. Dober trains out of Colorado, I believe, so he's used to the altitude. Silva just fought at featherweight. Was it 2 weekends ago at UFC 303? He did look amazing in that fight, but he still had to cut down to featherweight. And now he's fighting again at lightweight, so the cut's not going to be as bad. He is 27 years old, though, compared to Drew Dober's 35. And I think this fight's just going to be a train collision or whatever that. I don't know. Just a big-time collision in this fight. Two guys trying to knock each other's heads off. And I don't know. Yeah, I'm probably leaning Dober here, but I'm going to bet for the fight to end in the first round.
Oh, okay.
Just for fun. I don't know what the odds are yet. Let me find that out. But
Mike could probably just get it under 1.5. Buy yourself a little more insurance.
Facts. Why not? But I think that fight has fight of the year potential to be in the conversation for fight of the year.
Can you have a fight of the year and in the first round?
That's what I was kind of thinking. It might have to be more round of the year.
Yeah.
Dude, our guy Charles Johnson stepping in to take on Josh Vaughn on short notice. Big time fight for Johnson here. Could really cement himself as a contender in that flyweight division. You know what's crazy? This is his 9th fight in a 2-year span.
Yeah, the guy likes to fight.
Yeah, man. Hats off to Charles Johnson, especially at 125, because he's not even a small flyweight. I want to say he's like 5'8" or 5'9", and he's cutting down to 125 that many times. So that's a guy that just stays ready, stays in the gym, a true professional. And I'm sure he's made some good money.
Yeah.
He might kind of be carving out a Jim Miller style career on the pay side of things. Jim Miller just sneaky made a couple mil in his fight purse.
Hey man, if you stay healthy and you get out of fights with no damage and you're ready to fight, you can make a lot of money in this promotion.
And I have to bet Charles Johnson plus 210. It's definitely going to be a tough task for him because Vaughn is legit, but he's 22 years old and Charles Johnson is also legit. So we're going to get to kind of see a big test for Vaughn here.
Yeah.
Ponzinibbio, or is that not? Oh yeah, that's on here. Ponzinibbio versus Muslim Salikov. They both got knocked out in their last fight. Ponzinibbio got knocked out by Holland. Salikov got knocked out by Randy Brown. So I think I'm going to bet under 2.5 here.
Yeah, if that's there, I'll take that. I'm kind of liking Ponzinibbio by knockout too, though, but I might just take that under 2.5 with you just in case.
So you could go Ponzinibbio by knockout for plus 165.
Okay.
Or you could go under 2.5 for minus 115.
That's the play.
Under 2.5 or?
Yeah, that's the play.
All right, let's do that. And then maybe we do like a round parlay. Put that on the social media. Let me see what Dober and Silva is. Even money for under 1.5 rounds. That's crazy.
Oh yeah, that's the
Vegas knows it's a bar bunner too.
Yeah, that's.
And then we go over 4.5 for Rose Tracy.
Let's do it.
Let's lock that in. Maybe over 1.5 for Charles and Vaughn also, because I feel like that one will probably go into the 2nd or 3rd round.
Yeah, for sure.
Also, little history note for Denver and the UFC there. The first UFC event ever, UFC 1, took place in Denver, Colorado.
Shouts to UFC 1, baby.
Yeah, back in I guess it would have been 1994 because we're on 30 years right now. So yeah, 1994, Denver, Colorado. That's when UFC 1 took